For whatever reason, this article really resonated with people, but you know, when I wrote it, I was truly terrified. Like, I wrote a lot of that. It gets me choked up now.
Emotional damage.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
I wrote a lot of that article, like, truly scared. Like, I really did think, like, wow, you've missed your opportunity. Like, you are going to be alone.
What do you guys like?
Buy a dog and die alone.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. One of my subscribers, by the way, sent me this, and I was thinking to myself, like, damn, bro, how many times have we heard this story? Apparently, I guess this woman wrote about it, and people resonated with it. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that either, but this woman is the same age as me, y'all. I'm 38. I mean, pretty average looking chick. Man, I'm like, she's just another part of that statistic of women that are never probably going to get married or have children because she put her career first. But let's see what else she's talking about. Let's keep it moving.
You're not going to have a family. Like, I was really scared when I wrote that. Like, that's exactly how I felt. And when I got comments after that article was published, like I said, there was hundreds of guys emailing me, texting me, LinkedIn messaging me, commenting on the post, saying, you're selfish, you missed out, you know, you could have had all that, you picked your career. I mean, calling me horrible things. I mean, it was awful. I sat in bed reading these comments, and I was like, oh my God, you know, they're right. You know, and they're not totally right. I don't think I'm a horrible, selfish person for not wanting to have children in my 20s and not wanting, you know, to have children with during that marriage. But it did scare me because a lot of what they were saying, they were like, you've been very selfish your whole life. And that's what I heard over and over again. And that's actually the next thing that I wrote that I think will be coming out soon is I got all these horrible comments from men telling me I had missed my chance and that I, you know, was a stupid feminist who was focused on myself, which I thought was interesting because, like I said, I don't consider myself a feminist at all. But it did get me thinking, and I did write an article that I think will come out soon about the downfall of living a selfish, me-focused life, you know?
Now, pay attention to that, you guys. Notice how, because the title of this is Betrayed by Feminism. Explain to me why and how are you betrayed by feminism when you don't even consider yourself a feminist?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
How many times have we talked about this, you guys? Even the women that don't consider themselves feminists tend to still follow feminist ideals. So when a woman says, I'm not a feminist, you really have to take that with a grain of salt, man. Let's keep it moving.
And it does, I mean, for me, it's definitely started to feel hollow and meaningless. And, you know, it's taken me to this point in my life to realize that that's not a life that's going to bring you happiness. I mean, and maybe it does for some people. I honestly have a hard time believing that. If I thought I would spend the rest of my life alone, if I didn't think that I would get married and have children, I would be devastated. So I don't know. It is such a me focused culture right now. It really is. And
Okay, but that's being pushed on women more so than it is, more so than it is men. Because I believe, I want to say probably the same company. It was probably Fox News or CNN or somebody. Y'all literally did a whole segment on men stepping up to the plate and getting married. What little do they know is that men are waking up to how screwed up the system is as far as family courts and divorce courts go. And on top of the fact that women don't really want to be wives anymore. So what's the incentive for a man to get married? You know what I mean? It seems like all you got to choose from is baby mamas and women like this, which both are going to be a headache and not going to bring you any real peace for real. Let's keep it moving.
I just think a lot of us are missing out, and I certainly have felt like that the last year and a half, and I thank God that I realized it in time, because I don't want to wake up at 60 by myself and go, well, I had a lot of fun. It's like I want to wake up 60 next to the love of my life, raising a family, doing the things that are really important and the things that really matter. I don't think you're going to be on your deathbed one day and look back and go, I wish I went to more parties or spent more, time shopping. It's like, you're going to look back and say, oh my God, like this person I created was someone I loved. And, that's going to be the thing that's meaningful. So I feel unbelievably betrayed by feminism. And I don't want to put it on the movement, because I believe you make your own choices. And everything I've done leading up to this point in my life has been my choice, and that's on me. But when I was a little girl, it was like, and to be fair, I think this partly comes from coming from a divorced family and seeing my mom kind of handle a lot. I mean, I just saw a woman take care of a lot. But I was constantly fed this idea that women can do everything. We don't really need men. Women can have the great career and have the kids that they like and change the tires and do this. I mean, I grew up thinking, and men are great, but like I can do all the same things.
Yeah, but the problem is that there's one part of what you wanted that you that requires you having a man, and that's having kids. And I want to ask you this question, man, for the people that are watching. Do you think that she might be a product of being a part of a divorced family? Like, cause think about that. Explain to me how, okay, you're part of a divorced family, right? So where was the father after the divorce, to where the only person that you saw handling everything was your mom? So this means more than likely your dad falls under the majority in terms of men that never get any kind of access to their children. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what kind of father this guy really was. I know that she doesn't go into that too much. And I wonder if that's because if she did, it would probably derail her narrative as far as, her story and what she's saying here. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I'm going to play the rest of this out. It's about another minute left.
Like, I do feel in many ways betrayed by that line of thinking. And I got that from so many of the women in my life too. I mean, like I said, I do come from a very traditional family, so I wouldn't say so much from family, but just a lot of like the older women in my life. I kind of want to go back to some of those teachers and coaches and say, what the hell did you mean by that? Because women can't do it all. We can't. Such a lie. I mean,
yeah, it is a lie. And it's a lie that y'all bought. Older generations, older men, older women, even men of my age, even men younger than me. Some women my age, a few women younger than me are over here trying to tell y'all this. But yeah, I'm like, the reason, I'm like, and you know what? I gotta say this, man. For the guys that was like super rude to her and saying rude shit to her, that's not cool. I understand, you know, accountability is necessary, but just to downright like shit on somebody, man, that's a little, that's overboard. But this is going to be something that you see a lot more of as the Passport Bro movement continues to grow. Man, hell, I'm like, even the RP community, man, Manosphere, guys are banding together and guys are waking up, and women don't like it because it's not well, I'll say this, it's not beneficial to them in the way that they want. That's what I'll say, if you catch my drift. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Neo Trap Volume 1. And if you want to purchase any of the merch, Spreadshot.com. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.